So
And do you ever use anything in the toolkit?
it's saying most people are first order thinkers.
Do you know where this comes from? First order is how you define a linear equation. Calling somebody first order thinking is basically stating that this person is only capable of linearly projecting the world into the future and has difficulty accounting for non-idealities. When is a line ever useful? A line is only useful for modeling small segments of a small problem. You rarely see even light in the fastest thing in the universe doesn't travel in a straight line. It bends with the fabric. Whereas a second order equation, which is typically referred to as a parabola, you introduce that to try and help model. A lot of math can be basically solved and approximated with first and second order equations, and that concept of adding polynomials comes from that.
It's saying that second order thinking is slower and more patient. It occurs when you carefully analyze the following consequence of an action. So it is a track. If you have one decision, write down what was your first thinking, and then write down the second order and third order. So just showing how
But you can also add categories there as to why you need to make the decisions, and you should factor in your biology, you should factor in your preferences, you should factor in your stage in life and your happiness, because in terms of third order, you need to make sure that you're always working towards one of those, otherwise usually you can pass on the decision. If it doesn't add to the end goal, which is that higher order convergence, don't do it.
What do you think of this one? Ivy Lee method. 6 tasks for the following day.
Yeah.
And
I'm familiar with this.
So
That's why I have all the sticky notes on my desk. Write it, stick, and then the next day go through the priority list, put together an action plan for each one, take them off my monitor, make them electronic and actionable.
So instead of writing down so many items, just focus on 6 items that you want to complete. So how does the star works?
How does a star function?
Oh.
So in order for a star to function, it has to have pressure and temperature. Only get that pressure and temperature in a high gravity environment where stuff is concentrated and able to perform naturally. And I think work is the same way. It is a high pressure environment, and people who perform are able to give themselves the pressure they need to shine. And if you burn too brightly as a star, you die early. There are stars that have short lifespans, and there's a well-known life cycle, and that's kind of like employee burnout. If you try and push yourself 18 hours a day all the time, eventually you burn out. And then you have those stars that live, long, prosperous lives. They grow big and then they die slowly and bleed into nothingness and retirement. And then you have those stars that just blow up into supernovae. Like, those are the rock stars of your day, like the billionaires and whatnot, who are able to apply the right pressure at the right time, grow at the right rate, and then just blow up. And that's what the world sees, and you need those